Hello, hello. Day three. Hey, there we are. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. We're here on day three of Feed the Beast Skies 2. You'll notice a few things have happened since the previous stream. First of all, at the end of the stream, I did get this fishing rod of the skies, and since then I have expanded this pool over by the side of my little hut to aid in fishing. And the treasure loot that was mentioned needs a 5x5 around the bobber, which I took to mean as five on each side, not five total. So I think this is like an 11 by 11. And then two deep, I went three just in case because, is the bobber on one or is it on zero? Who knows? Either way, I'll make it a little prettier. I've gotten a little bit better. Watch me do bad now. I've gotten a little bit better at this fishing mini game. And what's nice about that particular effect is that if you get it within the green, I think you get like one loot roll. But if you get the cursor in the middle of the yellow, you get several loot rolls. Let's see if I can get it to happen again for it. Oh, it's raining. Okay. Come on now. So I spent about an hour or so fishing. There we go. So yeah, I got quite a few more things from that roll. So I spent, like I said, about an hour or so fishing, and I got quite a substantial amount of loot. I was expecting to get some of your typical fishing treasure type items, but that really didn't happen. So instead, I got a lot of cow essence. Let me sort this again. A lot of cow essence that will be useful for some of what we're going to do today. Plenty of iron, gold, coral. I don't really know what I want to do with that. A lot of inferium, which is fantastic. Zinc, water, tin, stone, redstone, prismarine. I love that. Nickel, lead, lapis, ink sacs, which I'm surprised I didn't get, squid essence instead. I got actual ink sacs, which is fine. I can make some squid essence from this later if I want to. Which reminds me, so I did completely get the information in the quest about mystical agriculture wrong. I was reading it and maybe not understanding it um, in the way that I usually do. So let's go to the recipe for this. And so it is just a standard recipe. I think that what I was reading, it sounded like I was crafting it in a crafting grid instead of on the infusion crafting altar stuff. But that's all normal. What is not normal, however, is our essences. Instead of making a ingot, they make the raw ingot instead, which is a little bit of a bummer, but we'll get over it, I suppose. And again, there is no immediate ore doubling with hammers or that sort of thing. With the squeezer, you do get a third of a chance for an additional iron dust. And that's same for the mechanical and the manual or analog squeezer. Um, and then those rates look pretty similar across the board for your different ore processing mechanisms. So with all of that, let's see, I've got some leather, I've got some redstone, I've got some gold, and yeah, there's my leather. If I need more leather, I can dry some out. So what else did I do while I was just kind of putting around before I started my morning? Um, I added some more RPMs to our create setup over here. We'll look at that. I did get another skill point, which I forgot to actually apply because I don't remember what it was even in. Athletics. Okay. Do I want sprint speed or swim speed? I'm gonna I'm gonna go with sprint speed in this case. I feel like that'll be a little bit more useful than swim speed. Although I did get very frustrated when I was setting up this create thing, and so I filled in a lot of this water, left most of this side over here, and left my strainer continuing to run. I'm trying to. Oh, I need to keep the kelp, but I'm trying to get as much of this nature essence as I can. The rest of it I don't really particularly care about at this point. And yeah, so I um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that how the math works? 6x. I haven't made the goggles yet, but I got this sped up quite significantly and added some more water wheels along the backside to give me that little initial extra RPM because I wanted this going a little bit faster. I noticed that the mesh, I I noticed this at first that you've got the minimum speeds of RPMs, but what I didn't realize was that it goes up a little bit higher on some of these other recipes. Let me see if I can get to Emerald. Yeah, so now you'll notice that you need, with the gold mesh, a minimum of 16 RPM or a minimum of 32 RPM with the diamond and the blazing mesh. So I figured I may as well go ahead and speed. Thank you, Mr. Quantum Goat. It's good to see you again. Another dimensional shard. I've had a few visits from the Quantum Goat here lately. It's still raining. It looks kind of gross outside, and I can't sleep just yet. Anyway, one day I'll move that campfire as well. Anywho, so the mesh, you really need to. I needed to up it to that 32 RPM once I get the diamond mesh. So I went ahead and knocked that out so that I wouldn't attempt to do it on stream because it was. Let me just tell you, it was a little embarrassing how much time it took for me to figure out. I love the andesite casing over the gears so that I don't have to do a bigger loop of the gear progression. But yeah, so we got this back up, added another gearbox so that I could get everything going in the correct direction. And that reminds me, I do need to work on the press today too, so that I can go ahead and get the goggles and get the wrench and make any future create stuff a little bit earlier. What else did I do? So I'll get back to our gears here in a sec, but I did go ahead and place down the harvester pylon. I just threw an iron hoe in there for now. Added a nice gold barrel on top so I can collect a few resources. Added my beetroot so I can get some pretty quick red dye for when I'm ready to start doing the fertilizer. And I added those inferium growth accelerators underneath the inferium seed so that I could, it's weird visual bug there, added in those growth accelerators so that I could get this inferium seed. So I think okay, and our G ores. So you'll notice here, oh, I hope we don't add, what is it called? Uh, Twilight, Twilight Forest here. I've just about got a Twilight Forest here, portal here if I'm not careful. So you'll notice that the G ores are all pretty much completely grown, and that's because between streams I did also figure out the function, or the setting rather, to keep everything moving in my claim chucks even while I'm not online. And it's by pressing the M key that opens up your FTB maps, going over to the server settings, this little purple icon, and I believe that this will only show up when you are on a server that you are the administrator of. And so you click on that, and then down here on force loading, offline force loading mode, if you hover over it, it explains it, but you want it set to always so that even when I am offline, this chunk is still loaded and these things are still processing. That just helps, it gets rid of some of the grind, and then if I'm not able to play for a couple of days, I'm not sweating too much about it. Here come the phantoms again. I'm ready this time. Okay, all right. So I'm getting wise to your game here. So what's happening is once the Phantom gets into attack position, it drops the anvil on you. I don't think that I got hurt. I'll go back and I'll watch to double check that, but I don't think I took any damage. So I just need to be mindful that it's not time to attack the Phantom. It's time to get out of the way of the Phantom. And it's nighttime finally, so I'm gonna go to sleep here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I also started some lava here because I realized that it's not, this tempered glass jar doesn't just continue to run. Um, I think that there is some automation possible with pipes, but I don't remember. I've watched some other streamers who have used this. I want to say Chosen Architect is one, and then Gaming on Caffeine, Nick and Isaac, love them. Love all of those guys, and I'm gonna have to go back and look to see what sort of automation is capable with this. If I, so the efficiency there I just noticed. So if I take one of these buckets out and I don't think that'll burn. I can't just pick this up, can I? No. Okay, so I'll break it. And I will, let's see. I just need like a pressure plate. That's what I was going for. Let's get two. And this will definitely light me on fire. So you know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's just move these things to a spot where I'm not going to immediately oh, there went that. I'm not going to immediately set myself on fire. So let's see. Let's put, I hope that's not going to set my house on fire. We'll find out. I didn't need those after all. Okay, now I've got 400% efficiency, and this should, yes, that moves much faster. Let's put this down real quick before it drops it. Hey, love that. Okay. So that's a nice little change of pace. What else? I guess I made those pressure plates for nothing. I can use it later for create blasting. That'll be fine. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Hi. You will notice that this happens frequently. While I was running my mouth, I should have been processing these iron and gold ores. Let's go ahead and make another pickaxe while I'm thinking about it. And what else? What else? What else? Yep. While I'm smoking my weed, I can make some more pickaxes here. And I am thinking, actually, yeah, iron pick. What else do I need? Here comes the goat again. I think he just spawns right on top of me. Hey, bud. What you got for me? Gold. Cool. Thank you. Uh, I envision my base just eventually being completely covered with anvils from those phantom attacks. Let's see, I showed that setting. Oh, I planted a couple of mineral trees as well because I made a little to-do list for myself, and I would like to get into the integrated dynamics crafting, that early crafting storage combination type stuff, so that I can not waste too much time on my crafting table and chest setup that we have over there. And then maybe some power, and definitely need to automate gravel as well. Power's gonna be a little weirder though. I was I was looking at the, what is it, the wind generator, and you need osmium, and osmium is a little bit more difficult to come by because for the osmium G-ore, you need to do some weird uh, in-world transformation stuff or pour some melted osmium over one of these void crystal catalysts, so that's not viable. You need osmium to make osmium. Osmium essence doesn't appear to come from the fishing. What's that? Cognition. This is the thing that's similar to Project E, isn't it? think. I think I saw this in one of Chosen's series. Anywho, so essence isn't viable. So then we really just get down to the clusters, and so these things do show up in sifting. Ah, yes, and they show up in sifting with uh, blaze and diamond. So I need diamond first, and this is where that 32 RPM clicks in as well. I knew I wasn't just doing that for no reason. Or oops, be full of dried kelp. Let's just make some more belt because I feel like. How do you make the belt? Oh, 6. Ha! There we go. So that's fine. Okay. Easily distracted. Fine leather goods. That's what we need to do first. Let's see. I want a backpack. And we have sophisticated backpacks in here. And I want a jetpack. And we'll need all of these things. And the belt, of course. And what else? What else do we need for the stone? Is it just... Okay, it takes any sort of stone. That's great. Ah, furnace. I'm going to need to, with that different recipe. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. Let me take a sip of coffee while I think. Oh, yes, and the R's spellbook. Because I have leather. I have sifted some dirt to get some sugar cane. And so I should have, yeah, I've got enough to make a spell book now. So we will start with our, I feel like I'm not using this for anything else, am I? Milk might be handy. I can just fish more if I really need it. We'll just make a bunch of there. That feels good. That'll give me some spare for some. My mind just went blank. Let me give me some spare leather for the backpack upgrades. That's what I was looking for. All right, there's my sugar cane. I don't think I need bamboo for anything. Oh, and yes, so with the gold mesh, I did run through some gravel and some sand. I haven't run any dust through. And with the, let's see, this was all dirt, dirt, dirt. Then with the gravel, I was able to get aluminum chunks, lapis, emerald chunks. So I'm getting towards diamonds. I can either find diamonds out in the world when we explore a little bit later, or you can convert it using making an emerald and then getting it struck by lightning. Yeah. Iron, of course, we already had that. Copper. Prosperity shards came from sand, and gold chunks, I believe, came from sand as well. So we can dip our toes into a little bit more mystical agriculture stuff later. Right now, I just want the sugar cane. We drop it down on a piece of snad. I don't think the harvester will automatically harvest. Hello? Is it? Oh, it has to be directly. Duh. Has to be directly next to the water. Snap. And cane. And no, it doesn't harvest. That's fine. I don't care. So I've got that going. So I can make some paper when I need it. And what did I need the paper for? Oh, that's right, the books. All right, let's make a book. Make some paper. That's enough. My mouse sometimes right-clicks twice, and that's a little... All right. Good job. Good job. That was good. That was good. Oops. Accidentally went out of my... all right. It's little creepers, no big deal. Let me just breathe for a sec. Was that an instant sleep? I don't know what that was. That was weird. Anyway, okay. This is still going. Oh, I'm out of coal. Let's just drop some more there. Drop some more there. Charcoal. I thought I had. We could just use. Actually, let's just use these G-ore coal shards. And yeah, that's fine. Okay. Those creepers really throw me off my game, man. Okay, what I was doing these guys. Okay. I need a shovel. I need more iron before I can do that. Oop. Yep, there's the mouse being a little funky again. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's make pickaxe, one axe, and a shovel, and was it a, yeah, it was a sword as well. Okay. It's my first sword. Tell you what, I'm gonna make another one when we go exploring later. And now I can make the novice spell book. Hooray! All right. And I can't remember what can I. What was it? I have 0 spells. I thought you at least usually got. Okay, I just pressed the wrong hotkey. It's C to create the spell. All right, so projectile, break, and I can make that a little better. So let's do break, create, and let's make a projectile and harm. Harm or hurt? Harm. And I need to make one for the light as well. But to do that, I probably need to get a little bit further into ours. Nouveau. Where are my... How do I get those saplings, actually? I bet it is easiest to just find them. I could get them from a market, but that's going to cost emeralds. Those are just the transformation ones. So I bet that there are some Ars-related islands out here somewhere in the ether. Jetpack, I just realized is not going to be helpful to me until I can charge it with some power. So yeah, it looks like we're going to need to get into that sooner rather than later. So I've got my spell book. Let's get our jetpack going. Or actually, let's do backpack first, because I'll need to figure out There's my backpack. Let's upgrade it. I'm gonna actually upgrade it using copper just to be a little cheap with the iron since it's not quite coming through thick and fast as Isaac would say. Where's my... Oh, you know what? I did that and I've got iron ore just sitting here. What am I doing? What on earth am I doing? Okay. And it wasn't iron that I was trying to make. It was copper. That's there's streamer luck and then there's streamer brain, and I've got the latter. Hard. Okay. I think I needed 2 more copper. While I'm thinking about it, let's do the create press. And the, what's it, encased fan. And I didn't bookmark the press. Oh, it was already in there. Okay, cool. Okay, I've got my copper. See, that time it only got me a little. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Where did my backpack go? Here it is. Copper, iron. Let's go all the way to gold. All right. You know what? I think that I could make another one, and that can be my exploration. Yeah, let's make another one. Let's be... Oh, wait. That's the wrong type of chest. Got it right here. And let's make another one. And this one will be just for exploration. The other one can be for tools and all that jazz. Ooh, just a little bit more gold. Plenty of gold. Let's get some more iron going in here. Did I have any more of that arcane charcoal? I do. Love that. And at some point I can actually go ahead and grade those furnaces now. Furnace, gold. I can afford 2 of these. Yes. Hey. Alright, things are coming along a little bit more quickly, and I love that. Bonk and bonk. It actually kept the contents that time. Alright, I've got my 2 backpacks. Nope. Back. Oh, I bet that... Oh, please tell me I can have the backpack and... Okay, that was weird. Please tell me that I can have a chest plate and a backpack and a jetpack. Don't see a slot for a jetpack. That's just a regular charm. That doesn't go in charms. It doesn't go in hands. I keep throwing the... throwing it. Oh boy. Alright, we'll find out. For now, we'll just wear this on the back, because it's not like I'm going anywhere anyway. Alright. Awesome. So, what do I need to keep in my backpack? Create stuff feels right. Maybe not. Tools. Engineer hammers, useful. Buckets. I have 1. Where did the other one go? Where did I get the piece of obsidian? I feel like it was a random drop from the goat. Drawers I don't really care about just yet. Flint and steel's useful. I need to make some more obsidian for when it becomes uh, time to traipse off into the nether. Let's see. Let's keep our iron and our gold going strong. Oops. Okay. Let's put that away for now. Put our copper away. Clay balls. Oh, I did make a bunch more clay because I get the feeling that I'm going to need. Please tell me these decrafts. Okay. I get the feeling I'm going to need some for the productive metalworks stuff so that I can get those G ores. Um, it's like the Tinker's Foundry. There's a productive metalworks foundry that works pretty similarly, and so I'm going to need those at some point. All right, let's go ahead and make our jetpack. Let's see. If I recall correctly, I need 1, 2, 3. I need 11 of those because I need. Yeah, that feels right. So can I make 11? I can. Okay. Then I need 5 wooden energy cells because I need 1 wood capacitor, and then I need the 2 wood thrusters, and I need 2 campfires to make the wood thrust. I'm sorry, to make the furnaces so that I can make the wood thrusters, and that's where the rest of the coils go. I feel like I've got it all. What am I missing? Missing the belt. Easy enough. And now we have a jetpack. And it is a awful jetpack, but it will do the job. Copper is up next. Those still just require the iron ones, so I'm going to leave that there for now because I don't think I can make. I definitely don't have enough copper. What did I get? Did I have copper in here? I do. Not a lot of it. How do you? Okay, that. Ugh. Okay. Not great returns there. Fine. Let's put away our sugarcane. Actually, that 42. 42 is not bad at all. This also does not double. And gold is out of fuel. I may as well just go ahead and start using good old coal. Did I see? Oh, no, that's cow essence. Okay. Did I get any more copper? Yeah, I got a lot of copper chunks here, too, so that's nice. Okay. And okay. And that gives me that. And then that gives me that. So. Okay. I can smelt. We'll get back to. Oh, I should have gotten the coal. There we go. I'm always paranoid about using too much coal because once we get into power, I feel like things like they need coal. Actually, speaking of that, I guess I could make a coal. What is it? Coal generating furnace. Yeah, the words are in the wrong order, but the right idea. Let's see. Let's downcraft that. Okay, I've got over a stack of copper, so I could actually probably get into the copper jetpack pretty quickly. And then copper to stone. Stone goes straight to iron, so Yeah, no reason to use my copper up just yet, I guess. Let's actually compress these then. Not that that helped out terribly. And I'll just smelt those once one of these is finished. Okay. Let's sleep. Let's clear that grid. I've got plenty of redstone. That feels good. All right. So let's go back to the list. I've got my fine leather goods. I can look into gravel, integrated dynamics, and power. So let's look at the iron auto hammer. It's actually a very easy recipe that I can do right now. Does the iron auto hammer require power? I don't think that it does. In fact, let's look at our quest for auto hammers. Breaking blocks down into blocks of smaller bits is useful, but a chore to do by hand. Auto hammers pull from an inventory on one side, which is the blue side, crush the block, then push it to an inventory on the opposite side, the red side, all without additional effort. Love it. Okay, so if I put, let's see, so if I put down my hammer, which way does it want to automatic? Okay, that's blue is in, red is out. So let's pick this back up and let's put it here. So blue is in. I can put that drawer down right there and I can probably pick this up. And I believe that this was pushing immediately to the side anyway. It was beautiful. And that's gravel automated. Okay. It kind of makes me feel like I could set up next to this a sand setup that would whew, here's my mouse again. Hello. Let me give it a second to quit freaking out. I have this is an older Razer Naga Chroma. Like the lights gave out at some point, which is fine because I'm not a huge RGB guy. And then I switched over to a Logitech trackball, which I love, but I haven't quite keyed in the sensitivity on it. And I love the Naga because it's got all those little extra buttons on the side. I'm a huge nerd, so I love these extra buttons that can add additional, like the auto shifter and clicker and that sort of stuff, which I haven't even set up, but I like having the option. Um, but yeah. Okay, so where were we? That's gravel sifting automated. That was a lot less intense than I thought that it was going to be, which is fantastic. Can I move things up on this list? I love having a list. If you haven't noticed, I get easily distracted, and so having something to keep me on track is very nice indeed. So once we have power, we can start exploring. And yeah, so let's do ID crafting next, I guess. I'm going to save that because I feel like I'll need it later. Okay. Integrated dynamics. I need an axe. Missing sticks of all things. That's easily enough fixed. Boom. Have sticks. And it was an axe that I wanted so that I can get my stuff. And then I'm going to need a armor stand. that's where I need the smooth stone. Okay. I don't have any regular stones, so let's get this out. Let's get some regular stone crafting. Let's put up our iron and gold. Let's cook down some of this copper using the much more efficient charcoal, wasting some of my resources. And actually, I will pop that in there once we get there. Stone. I have the stone cutter in here, don't I? Can I cheekily... What about the chisel? Smooth stone. Okay, that's only that way. And yeah, I can chisel it from regular stone. Love that. And I feel like I'm not running anymore. I have slowness for 4 seconds. 3 seconds. It is refreshing. What am I carrying that is causing me to be slowed? Is it the backpack? It was the additional backpack that is giving me slowness. What? Hang on. It's modded MC. The solution is to make a sophisticated backpack. Backpacks provide a simple solution to your inventory problems. They can also be upgraded to hold even more items and have tons of cool upgrades to help you in your adventures, like the crafting upgrade for a portable crafting table. You can place these in a curio slot as well for easy access using a keybind. These can also be placed down in the world by sneak right-clicking while it's in your main hand. To learn more, check out the general storage chapter. Okay. I may have missed it, but I do not see anything about this causing slowness. Can increase the overall size. Oh, thank you. Stack upgrade. That's actually very useful. From the basic iron backpack, you can upgrade to copper, iron. Each upgrade allows for more inventory slots. Colorful backpacks are nice. Ooh, dye essence. Thank you. This is useful for color coding your backpacks, or if you just want to look really cool with a black backpack on. Okay. Tier, I already did that. So yeah, it didn't say anything about that penalty. Let me add this as well because that's actually doable right now. Okay. Okay, a lot of things just happened. I guess for now then, screw this. I'll set it down here. And it said it would fit in a curio slot, but no, oh, I'm sorry, that's charm. Charm. Oh, a curio slot is just a general. I could have sworn that there were just a generic one called curio. That's curio. You know what? I don't really need the... Okay, that feels better. And then this will go in my back. Okay, excellent. It still kind of bums me out. Let's see, is that for the backpack? That's for the storage, which is great, because then I can put this... That is not a sophisticated storage chest, which will require redstone and... that is the chest. Is that regular? Yeah. So I can just make 2 of these. I need... Shift click, 1, 2. Make that into that. So now I've got 2. And while I'm at it, let's make a... That was foolish. Perhaps. Maybe they don't work until you put both of them on there. Alright, make 2 copper, which means I need 2 more of those. 1, 2. And can I just do, yeah, I can just do basic. I'm gonna go straight to gold. Oh, it's a nested crafting deal. Okay, so just need some more copper. And I'm gonna need more copper. Let's see. Dye essence is nice. Save that for when I really, really need it. Okay, let's craft this down. Let that run for a sec. So I can do, I'm gonna need, I've got basic, I need to go to copper. Really, I've got enough iron, I can just go straight to iron. So iron to gold, and that stops me there. So basic, 1, 2, and then gold, 1, 2. Oh, and pop that down, pop that in there. Hey, and now I've got a stack upgrade, which really, I'm not quite there yet. I don't feel like I'm there yet. Yeah, that's pretty great. Let's see then. Let's go to sleep. All right. Easily distracted. That was all in a quest to stop from... Oh, I was in the midst of integrated dynamics, which means that I was getting a a chisel from the rechiseled mod, hopefully. And then I can just take this stone and turn it into smooth stone. Love that. And then I can craft that into some stone slabs. And then I can make my... What was I making? I was making a armor stand. And a redstone clock. I think this is the guy. Yeah. Yeah, use the granite. I don't care. Okay. Then integrated. I need the squeezer and the drying basin. So squeezer is again sticks. And what else? So a block of iron. And I think that that was a log squeezer. Notice planks. I just don't have any more planks left, so let's get a handful here. Alright, I've got my squeezer. And I can make my black dye with coal. Ah, this can go in my backpack. Haha! Hello, Mr. Goat. What'd you give me this time? You missed. And you gave me some copper. Thank you. I was just needing that. Whoop. And what was that? Oh, that's iron, so I can pop some more there too. Okay. So I've got my squeezer. I need to make my coal. Just some quick inventory management. It's never ending. Okay. Let's see. Got that. Got that. And got that. I think I only... Ooh. Not coal, eh? Okay. Charcoal, then. Tell you what. I got some ink sacks over here, so I can really just do that. Do I get more if I cut it? Well, that's a mill, not a sifter. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay, anyway. Easily distracted. Boom. We have our drying basin now. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to place this here. I'm going to place that there. I'm going to put our armor stand here. I think I have to get it started, and I want to say that you can do this with 2 armor stands. I've got the smooth stone slab, so I may as well. And then I need to put my clock on here. That'll go. That'll squeeze into that. Now I just need to get some things for it to actually squeeze. So let's get our first mineral, guys. Let's plant another one right here. Get all sorts of task completion. Okay, that one never grew. I guess it needs like a 4x4 or 3x3 for it to want to grow. Okay, so let's take our mineral log. Let's get this started. There we go. And while it is up in the... Oh, okay, did that wrong. What is it? When it's all the way up, I feel like this isn't... Like it's doing it too often. Let's do once a tick. That's because the surface changes. Hello? It's pointing in the correct direction, right? Did I... I probably pulled it out. That's what it was. Okay. Awesome. All right, so I've got some mineral. I know I'm going to need some mineral glass, so let me get this glass out real quick. Oh. Smart. Ha! Get in there. Haha. Yes. All right. Let's let this dry. We'll get a handful of these. Wait for it to reset. Feel like I can put another one in there and it'll hold. No. Can I put one in and it doesn't waste it? That was already one in. Yeah, okay. So I can kind of front load some of these. Lovely. Where's the water flowing at? Maybe that's the flowing water. One more, just for good measure. How are you guys doing today? Got some nonsense happening here. Might be a good thumbnail opportunity. Ha! There we go. We'll see. It's pretty. Okay, that's enough. That's going to drive me nuts, so I'm just going to stop that for right now. So I've got my drying basin, I've got my blocks of crystallized mineral, and what do I need? I need an item interface. Okay, so I need some chests here. Just make a handful of those. That gives me 4 item interfaces. While I'm thinking about it, can I make a sophisticated storage controller? Can I do that yet? No, I need nether quartz first. That feels like a trip to the nether. Unless there's a... Alright, hold on. Nether quartz. There doesn't even appear to be a G ore. G ore. There is. Okay. And then I'm sure sifting netherrack would get there too, but the question is, does it do it when I'm when I only have the gold upgrade? All right, so how do you make the budding quartz? You got to pour them. Okay, so you got to get quartz before you can have quartz. That's fine. Sifting. Where are we? Sifting. Sit there. I saw it. Can I can scroll bar. I thought I could scroll bar that. Okay, and oh, it has to be. It's only the mechanical blazing mesh. And if I recall correctly, that will only work in the nether as well. So we're a little bit ways away from that. That's fine because I've got 4 of these item interfaces. And so I can't make the portable... Can I make the portable storage terminal? I can. Oh, I need glowstone. I've got one of those. I don't think I can dupe them. We're far away from hats. Regular old glowstone doesn't feel like that's coming along anytime soon. Washing. Interesting. Washing silver. Sifting netherrack. Also makes sense that would only be... Wow, okay, so I'm... Huh. Well, yeah, okay. Nothing else where it would come out of nowhere. Okay, so I'm a little bit further away from that than I thought. Unless I can get a few more of these guys. I can't grow them. Maybe I can? If I put one down... Where'd you go? And let's remember that this is my only one. If I plant it, will it let me grow it? Let's see. It doesn't look like it's meant to plant because it is like it's a pixel higher than the farmland itself. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't seem to do anything other than spawn a goat. I'm not brave enough to hit the goat yet. I just don't know. I know if I can do it. Okay, that just got me all those things. Okay, so that's not grow more of those. Okay, that's fine. What if I grow more flowers? Aha! All right, now we're cooking. Yeah, just break all of these flowers. What is a blood poppy? Oh. Blood poppy. So it's just something that grows. Hmm. Oh, that's okay. That's behind netherwort. Okay. Huh. Friends, it's time for another chest. I keep avoiding it. Let's just go ahead and pop this bad boy down. Let's make it a sophisticated chest. And let's see if the basic to iron works here. Let's make another one of these. Another 1, 2, 3. I think I'll need 1, 2. That's basic to iron tier. Now does it? Oh, where'd it go? Huh, that was weird. Okay, yeah. So I don't need to make the basic tier upgrade first to make the iron. So now let's do a couple of the golds. But again, I'm a fool, and okay, here we go. Same difference. Let's make 2 more of those because I just realized that the other one is only iron. It's not also gold. Okay, lovely. I can put more junk in here. Flowers, food we'll get back to. I guess I'm coming around to that. This can hang out here. That hangs out with me. The rest of this is okay. Let's put my other bucket here. I don't need these smooth stones anymore. This is what I'm looking for, this guy. Okay, so let's, without growing that, let's make some more. Let's make some. That was not the result that I was looking for, but I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. Okay. Uh, more gunpowder for everybody. So do I need to just bone meal the grass first? Okay, let's get rid of our other grass, and if I just... Ah, there we are. Okay. Let's get rid of that one, just in case it's trying to dupe those. Garlic. Okay. Oh, I did get another one. All right. Okay. This is a lot of flowers that are happening here. Let's put another flower down. Don't care. So now, okay. And that should do it. That should be 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th one right there. And there's one over there too. Perfect. So now I can get into integrated dynamics. Am I using... Surely that's not. Leave those down. And tell you what, let's just dump it all in here. Stop fooling with it. That can go in the bag. Really don't need anything else. Wooden shears might be useful in my backpack. Okay. All right, back to this. So I was making the portable storage terminal, and I need a display panel, which means that I need 2 of these, which means that I need 2 of those, which means that I need a bunch of these, which means I need some more paper. This is a crafting hole. Goodness. Ooh, I'm gonna need a sticky piston. Okay, we'll cross that road when we get there. Actually, no. Let's figure that out now. Which one was it? Input and output's right. Okay. Input is a sticky piston. Okay. What's a runic slime ball? There's regular slime ball, resin, rice. Okay. Runic sap. No recipe. I am intrigued. What if I make a glass bottle? That's not suspicious, okay. If I make a glass bottle and I use it on some of these runic logs, runewood log, okay. Is there a tap? What is this called? Malum? Malum. There's no tap. Let's just scroll through and see if we find something that feels like it would extract. Ooh, a pouch. Those are decoration. Blighted gunk. Sounds appetizing. Strange crystals. Cursed sap. Yeah, this has got to... It's got to come from... Okay. Backspace out of that. Let's go back. This is more decoration stuff. Item stands. Soul wood. Pedestals, stands, buttons. Top hat. Aw, it's not a item I can make. Esoteric spool. Okay. Some cool items in here. Let's hope against hope and see if I can just... No. Dang. Okay, so let's see if there are uses here. If I smelt it, that just makes the charcoal. It just feels like the runic sap would be related to... Yeah, so how do I get that? Bonsai pot? No. That gets all of those things. Oh, does he produce... No, he would just produce the homes. Huh. Runic sap. Is there a... Wait a minute. Tuning fork. Claw. Staff. Those feel like things. Refined soulstone. Didn't I get some soulstone in here? This is another rabbit's hole, but let's find out. Okay, I've got raw soulstone. Let's make some refined soulstone. And some more coal. Alright, this stuff is just coming in. No problem. Oh. I don't have my crafting on a stick anymore. Oh, that's right. This is the hollowed center recipe. Did I leave it there? Did I put it in the... whatever? Okay, so I've got my refined soulstone, and I need to make another book. That's no problem. What's that? Geese. Geese. That's cool looking. Okay. Encyclopedia Arcana. You know, I didn't even look at the quest book. Maybe that would help. Do I see Malice on here? I feel like it'd be a Malum. Malum, not Malice. Okay, I could have... Okay, alright, could have avoided making the book. That's fine. I'll take 2 of them. Malum is a magic mod centered around the elemental and mental aspects of souls. Harnessing these traits to create a wide array of arcane effects on yourself and the world around you. This mod is still in active development, with the most recent addition being a system of pacts for players to accept in exchange for abilities. Ooh, that's interesting. To get started in this mod, find or form Soulstone to create the 2 keystone features of the mod, the Spirit Altar and the Crude Scythe. Spirit Altar and Crude Scythe. Okay. There are rumors of a structure somewhere out in the void, emitting whispers and tugging on certain materials. Perhaps you could seek it out and make a trade for some. Okay. So, I'm looking for the Crude Scythe and the Spirit Altar, but first, do I see this sap stuff anywhere? I've already got my rune wood. Oh, okay, here we go. Rune wood is a sturdy tree with beautiful amber or azure leaves and rich brown bark. You might find some glowing on floating chunks of land or trade for a sapling in the market. Its wood hums with latent magical energy and serves nicely as a base material for arcane utility. This magical energy sometimes causes sap to seep through the wood and well up under the bark. Scraping the bark off these places allows you to collect the sap in bottles to providing minor healing when consumed or be turned into a slime ball substitute. Okay, so do I do that on the exposed rune wood or do I do it on regular rune wood? Let's find out. Out of coffee, gonna grab some water real quick. It's a good opportunity for you to hydrate as well. All right, back to it. Let's see. Yes, scraping the rune wood. Ah, now I've got some revealed rune wood. I can't zoom out of this, can I? Nope. There's just a bunch of things. Okay. Wood, okay. So we found a forest. Tree can be identified by its leaves. Arcane charcoal, figured that out. Runic sap. Strip the block, you'll be able to bottle the sap, which makes for a rejuvenating drink. Okay, so maybe I do need a bottle. In terms of haste, it is a bit like taste. It is a bit like honey, sweet but with a more earthly flavor. The aftertaste, in particular, is quite special. It is rejuvenating in the purest of forms as it mends your wounds. Oh, nice. Sap can also be used to create sap balls, able to be used interchangeably with slime balls for most recipes. Okay, so I've got my exposed. I've got 2 of these. I don't need both of them. So now do I... Hey, I just bottled it. Okay. And now I've got my slime ball. And now it is used, so I can't do it again. Let's see if it... Does it do that on just regular? It does not. Okay, so it does have to be the exposed runewood logs. So if I strip those and then... Ooh, looks like I get several. Okay, so it's kind of random how many you actually get. This last one I'm going to drink. And see if it adds to... What is it? God, that drinking sound is awful. Yeah, okay, so did it... It did assist in adding hearts. I don't know if you heard... I don't know if you heard that. That was strange. Maybe that was the regeneration going away. I think it's Farmer's Delight or Cooking for Blockheads. One or the other that's in here adds hearts depending on the unique number of things that you eat, which is pretty handy. All right, let's get rid of our soul stone. These are now... Whoop, it does not differentiate between stripped and regular. So let's just get these in here. Probably just make a couple of chests, which I'm sure I will need more of later. Perfect. Okay, so I didn't even look at slime balls to see if those would be easy to make. Lime dye. Have I gotten cactus at all? See, I don't even care now. It doesn't even faze me. Try again. No, please don't try again. Oh, that's right. I can just make some with nature's essence and then combine that with wheat dough, which I can get wheat that I've been growing and flour. Okay, so that would have probably been a faster way about it. Rice, I don't have rice at all. But at least now I know a little bit more about Malum. It seems like it'll be a cool mod to learn a little bit more about as we continue this journey together. Okay, so can get rid of those and that. I've got my glass bottles I'm gonna just hang on to just in case. And I've got my runic sap balls, which I needed for sticky pistons for this. Okay. I'm gonna need 2 pistons. Perfect. One sticky and one not. So now I can make some variable cards. Thank goodness I get a lot of those per craft. I get one of these, one of those, a lot of quest rewards. Ah, mineral glass. I needed that. So let me get my... Am I gonna need more mineral glass, or do I just need the one? feel like I need the logic cables as well. Maybe I don't need the logic cable. Okay, I don't need glass for that. I need the mineral log, and I need to put the piece of glass in it. And I need my redstone clock back. Let's do this one at a time. That first, then the clock, then the log. That'll get me my mineral glass. Stop that noise from now. I'll just leave it right there. And we wait. There's my mineral glass. That's a noise as well. So now, oh, I need my glowstone, which I can do 1, make 2, 3, 4. The other one, I planted the other one, so just in case. So I've got my glowstone. I need to make 2 static light panels. 1, 2. I've got my display panel. And there's my storage terminal. Lovely. I can't do the portable one yet because I need the omnidirectional one first. And to make the omnidirectional one, I'm going to need diamonds. I don't think there's any way around that. Logic cable, however, I can go ahead and make some of those. And what else did I need? I should have the item interfaces already, I thought. Ah, yes, here we are. Okay, so can I take this down? Add a interface here, there, here, and here. And then my storage terminal here. Oh, look at that. Good God. Okay, let's change this grid size. Scale height, scale width, small, medium, large feels about right. And then I've got my crafting grid in here as well. Let's sort by number, I guess. No, turn that off and then by number. Okay. So I can see all of my things, and then I can just shift click all of my crap into here and not have to think about how it's organized for a little while. Oh, I love that. I'm proud of it. I'm gonna take a screenshot next to it because let me get some daylight first before I do that. Okay. I don't have any sunlight over here just yet because the tree's in the way. Kill the tree. No, don't do that. Let's get this mineral out of the way. I'm pretty much done with ID. I have fooled around with it in the past for early items sorting, but I think, please tell me that it's one of those dire mods. Little cubes. What are they called? Laser IO? Yeah, that's them. Love these, and I'm gonna use that for some item sorting later. And while I'm thinking of dire, what do I need to do to get into here? I've got I need more emeralds. Do I have more emeralds cooking up from here? I do. Look at that. I've got 40. Excellent. Okay. So I've got my emerald clusters. This seems to be keeping up just fine. And in fact, can I upgrade this? Because this isn't... Yeah, that's not backing up at all. Can I upgrade this? Let's find out. Can I access that from the back? I can. I love it. And all I need is a gold hammer. And I can make a gold auto hammer. Diamond is next. That's fine. Okay. Stone cobble generator. I feel like that's going to keep up with this pretty well. And that feels a little bit faster, but not much faster. That's fine. It's free item generation as far as I'm concerned, so we're good. Let's see. I can hold off on those for now. Dire, I've got some emeralds. I've got a couple of ender eyes, and I believe that I got some enderman essence as well, so I can craft some more when we get to it. Let me just do that now, as a matter of fact. Take all that. Why didn't that shift click in? Maybe it has to be in the other inventory? I don't know. Put that back, however. I'm glad that didn't throw the eye. And we'll put these in here as well. Okay. So. Let's see. What's next? What's next? Got my integrated dynamics. Let's look into power now that we have that out of the way. Let's see. Let's go to the quest log. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do the quick diversion into just dire things so I can store my XP and just start claiming all of my quests. I need this goo. I've got to make the blaze that's going to require all of that stuff. Dang. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. Okay, I will just try my hardest not to die. Famous last words. All right, power generation. Let's look in the quests here. And tell you what, let's just go ahead and collect. Whew, that was loud. Collect all of our rewards. And let's get our... oh, that's a lot of things. I can add some more stress units. Got some upgrades here. Okay. Oh, and I got my wrench. Did I get the goggles? I did not get the goggles. Okay. It's one less thing to worry about. Love it. Okay. It's a bunch of create stuff. I'm going to keep the wrench. Prudentium essence is nice. Grains. Books that I don't need. Additional items. I got a hopper. I need to cook those up. Let's add our coins. Ooh, I got some gold coins too. You know what? I haven't even looked in the store. Let's smelt up these emeralds before I get too terribly distracted. And then look in the store. Storage. Shop. That's what it is. Aha. Okay. Early game. Wow, that's okay. That's very early game. Some AE2 stuff. A chance cube. I have bad experiences with chance cubes. Memory chips. What are those from? Replication. I need to check out replication here at some point. Okay, back to the shop. That might be some offline reading. Basic farming bundle. Red fertilizer. Greenhouse glass. Okay. I like that. pipes. Oh, wow. I was worried about making steel. How much silver do I have? I've got plenty. Let's go on a spending spree, boys. All right. Let's see. Let's get my pipes. That that doesn't make the Uh-oh. Did that did I have to do that first? Maybe I should read. These shells, okay. I don't see anything. Magic coins, click to submit. Silver coins, submit. And that, oh, do I need to take them out first? I think it did say that earlier. Reading is fundamental. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. And it took my coins and I don't have the item. Hello? Okay, submitted. Submit. Click to submit. Rewards. Oh, maybe I have to. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Submit. Now I get my gold coin. Now I get my pipes. I can only choose one. That's fine. Because I'm going to get some item pipes for sure because those were steel. And I'll look at the cost for the other ones later. We've got some circuits. We've got drawers. Okay, drawer bundle. I get to choose from. Okay, I get some upgrades. Modular routers is in here. I love that. Simulation chamber. Really? For only 5 silver. That's not bad at all. Loot bag. Small chance of diamonds. I could pay to win. Let's see. What else? What else? What did I come in here really looking for? Oh, I was looking for some power generation, just in case there were any cheeky, like a windmill generator or anything like that. Mechanism, those are the installers only. Scrolls. We've got bundles for AE2 and refined storage 2. We've got, I don't see anything necessarily that is power. Parts. These are great deals, it feels like. That's horrifying. Isocohedron. Lily pads. I think these, I want to say it was changed how they work with this. Okay, I need to have a temporal pouch for that to happen. Which reminds me, let me see. I thought that I recalled it being relatively easy to obtain. I just need some blaze powder. And we're pretty much there. I need the raw, yeah. And I can make the Nautilus shell. So yeah, that's no big deal at all. Wow, okay. Let's collect our rewards. Let's put our gold up. I've got my item pipes. Steel, I forgot to look into that again. Coal dust and iron. in an alloy smelter from Ender IO, which is not too bad. Is this a primitive alloy smelting? That's what I was looking for. Okay, that's how you make your dark steel. That's how you make your regular steel. Okay, so that's good to know at least. Oh, we've got the blast furnace as well. That's a little involved with the furnaces and all that. And then casting. Yeah, we're not fiddling with all that. Okay. So that'll be a later thing. That I need nether quartz for. This I can make right now. Let's see, I need 2 of these. I need some more planks. Oh, I love crafting. I mean that truly, I do. I love crafting. Hey, can I upgrade you? I just need some more pistons. Hell yeah. 1, 2. I can't click too quickly. You tier 2. Okay, nice. So what do I want to put in here? I want to put in dirt. I want to put in cobble. The other stones. I feel like I'm not going to run into a lot of those two. But granite, andesite for sure. I'm going to leave this in here though because I'll need more at some point. We can leave the... Actually, let's take the wood just in case. Yeah, that feels good for now. So let's start with dirt, cobble. I don't know why I left clicked it in there. Again, you know, I'm not scared anymore. It's fine. You can do your worst. Well, maybe don't do your worst, you know. Yeah. Anyway. Sip of water there. Okay. Let's make our pipes wrench. Flint, really? Plenty of flint. Ooh, there's some more emerald. And prosperity shards. Very nice. Okay. I don't really know what use niter dust will be to me right now. I need to think about cardboard boxes too. Sawdust. Forge hammer, which is iron. Okay, we can do that. That's no problem. Okay, cool. Look at that. I've got a block of emeralds. That's fantastic. I can get into diamonds very soon. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? We were looking for pipes wrench. So I've got that now. I feel like I could probably do all of those things with the create wrench anyway, but I'm not going to think about that just yet. I like having my pipes right down there. So get those out of the way for later. Let's see. What was I doing? Power. Yes. We were looking in the quest book for, and I got distracted by the shop. Okay, now I'm kind of remembering where I was getting to. Oh my god. Sir, please. Thank you. Enough. up the distractions. This is this is anti-ADHD. This is hostile towards spicy-brained individuals. Okay. Uh, power. I was looking for getting started. I feel like there were some power tips in here. There is um, air data. Okay, don't get distracted. Power. Power chapter. Go to the power generation chapter. Okay. Okay, here we are. Oh, that's right. We've got simple. Okay, we've got some dire pocket generators. That's right. Which we might be able to get into with very introductory, um, that basic goo. um, what else do we have? We have our mechanism, which I can't get into just yet. Nuclear is very far away, and we've got our power generators. Let's see. I haven't seen a single mob other than the creepers, so I can't really get into that just yet. Is Flux? I need to check to see if Flux Networks is in here. But we've got our iron furnaces. Do they charge things though? So that's a question. Convert your furnace into a generator using the generator augment. Burns coal or wood to generate power, depending on the tier of the furnace you have. You can couple this generator with a blazing augment to allow you to burn metals like iron and diamond for even more power. We are not at that point yet. So oh, that's right. I don't need quartz for that, so I could do that right now. Sterling. Basic generator that can make to generate power, but I need the capacitor. I get a capacitor to make the generator. I don't know how much it generates. That's a question. We're nowhere near either of those. FTB filter system. Coal generator uses furnace fuels to generate energy. The heat collector generates energy when surrounded by lava on all four sides. It will sometimes consume the lava. I don't like that. The oil generator burns oil fuels to generate power. Okay. Leaf feeding generator will consume leaves in a 7-block radius to consume power. That's interesting. Bioreactor uses seeds, foods, and plants to generate energy. Okay. No way, and far away, and also far away. Gas burning generator is one of those really nice ones. Full ones will generate 5,000 RF per tick. That's very nice. But again, we need to get into osmium to even begin to approach that. So let's look back. Turbines. Oh, that's that. So let's look at. Well, water is not cool enough fluid for them. While water is not a cool enough fluid for them, thermogenerators can provide a lot of power if supplied with proper coolant. Okay, they can also need to be placed over a hot enough block or fluid to run, very slowly consuming the coolant. Okay. I don't think I have any coolants available, I'm sure. Magmators, they burn lava to generate power over time. Okay. I could get some fluid pipes to pipe in, but I don't really have an infinite lava generating source just yet. That would take going into Zycraft or the dripping upgrade to the drawers to generate constant fluid. So you know what? For right now, we're just gonna stick with iron furnaces and yeah, hope that it contains a charger. Oh, that's the other one I was going to look at, which was dire. Fuel generator. Special fuels from the mod. Not going to get into that, but simple coal generator might be a thing. 960 RF per tick, with the higher power, the higher tiers of coal producing up to that amount. Okay, that's good to know. And ferrocore is the simple. That's the entry level goo, right? Let's see. It doesn't tell me which one, but I can find that out very quickly. Primordial goo. Okay, I can just to get it started. Let's take a look. I've got sugar cane. What does it take as a fuel? I don't remember. And let's get out our block of dirt. No, what am I doing? Let's get out some cobblestone from here. And what do you want? You want sugar or rotten flesh? Sugar cane I've got in spades. Okay. So do that. And then I need to take some of my iron. Did I have any more raw iron ore left? Yes. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Cook that. Cook that. Put my emeralds in here because it is raining, but I haven't seen any lightning, so we'll kind of hold off on that for right now. Let's harvest some of our iron. That feels good. Oh, and I've got plenty of iron chunks here too, so let's just grab all of these. Can I yeah, I can. Okay. And shift, shift, and leftover iron clusters. Fantastic. What is it called? Iron cluster. Do I have any in here? I don't see iron clusters. Okay. It's fine because I can just dump that in there. And I need some more coal. I need a compacting upgrade for here too, so let me think about that. I do a sophisticated compacting upgrade, and it needs to be this one. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, I've got my upgrade base. And I need 4 pistons. For that, I need some more planks. Make a stack of planks. What is that? How is that different from this? Automatically compresses / decompresses items. Maybe I can tell it which ones to do? Let's see. That icon does not look familiar. So let's try it out. Let's learn together. Let's get some of those iron clusters in there. And on the off chance that it thunders, I'm gonna just keep playing in the dark here. And why did I come over here? Just putting this gray upgrade in here. Items in these... Wait, what? Can't be compressed from the previous slot. I don't know what that means. If I take this out... Okay. Oh boy. Get ready for some riveting gameplay, folks. Going to decompress all of these. Stack. That's a stack. That's a stack. That's a stack. I bet just breaking the chest would have been a lot faster. Okay, and I'm working against the clock here. Where did I see the other one? It's 65. There we go. Okay. Take it out. There it is. Okay. So now if I put that in, what does that mean? Items in these slots can't be compressed from the previous slot. Oh wait, those wouldn't work anyway, so okay, I just genuinely don't understand how that's meant to work then. So that was a waste. Can I recycle it or do anything else with it? No. Tell you what, just in case, because oh, okay. Oh wait, okay, this is different. I don't understand. Oh, I see. So it's almost like a compacting drawer, but not. Okay, I'm glad that was a happy mistake. I'm glad to know that. Okay. Oops. Oopsie. What was happening? Ah, yes, I was making iron blocks to put on the primordial junk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could do 6. If I can put them all down quickly. Again, famous last words. Let that do its thing. Fortune doesn't work on it, so I'll just use the regular. Stuff. I forget how slow this is. Goodness, okay. While that is happening, I would like to make another furnace. And I can make at least a gold one, I believe. Oops, I need to first make a campfire again. And make the, oh boy. Iron furnace. Gold furnace. That's from silver. And I need to make the iron generator, which I do. I love this. Stone. I turned it all into smooth stone. But if I take my chisel back out, I should be able to return it back to its former glory. Love it. Thank you, chisel, for making my life easier. Okay, I was I made all of that. So now I need the generator. And I need that. And I could have sworn that they changed positions, the recipe? Okay. Ugh. Okay. So this is my furnace. Let's go get some coal. Let's mine this. It ran out of sugar. And let's just take that out. Let those cook up. All that's running. I believe I had the pocket generator and just dire things as well, so that'll make things a lot easier. Compacting upgrade, that's what I was going to make. 4x4 and 3x3. I slept. I don't think it was gonna storm anyway. Let's see. Compacting upgrade. Okay, I need another one of these. And 4 pistons. 2, 3, 4. Hey, I have played for 10 hours. Nice. Can't upgrade that just yet. Okay. Got my compacting upgrade. Let's pop that in here. Works in the GUI as well. I thought that this would... Ooh, this is a dangerous game. Is there anything in here that I would... Because these, I don't believe, are uncraftable. They are not. So, is there anything else that this can turn into that is not a storage block? I don't think so. Let's try it out. Okay. Works in the GUI as well. Very good. Okay, that seems to be... Okay, there we go. I wish it did it for the coal. Shoot. Alright, let's organize again. It doesn't do the 3x3, so it only does the 2x2. And yeah, this feels okay. Because now I can just take out the clusters and I can make them into iron blocks and then make the iron blocks into just regular raw iron. Okay, fantastic. Another diversion. We've got some ferrocore. I did not get a single quest completion, so I'm sure there's something that I need to do first. Okay, let's pop that in there. I need some sort of charger. Let's look under here for just dire things. I don't see it right off the top of my head. No. Okay, we'll get those quest rewards in a moment. Create. Just dire. Ah. Okay. There we are. So that's where where we get all of that. Okay. So, generator. Oh, and I need a charger too. Charger. Energy cubes would get me there, but I'm not quite there yet. I need the osmium first. I could have sworn there was like a gadget charger. That's interesting. Oh, no. Nowhere near there. Discharger. Why would I want a discharger? Okay. Sure. As much as it hurts my heart to open up an applied energistics thing. Oh yeah, I could have just made the pocket generator, because that's a thing. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. Another one of these. One of those. Pocket generator. Awesome. And then there is another simple coal generator, so I need to make another one of these. A blast furnace. Simple coal generator, okay. Let's see. And I know there was some dire coal that I got from a quest reward, okay. And let's see. Let's just claim all of our rewards again. What is that? Oof. Oh, it's the cube. Okay, okay, okay. Got you. Not so mysterious cube. Okay, so I've got, that's nice. I've got the processor things if I decide to start fooling around with. Let's see. Please tell me I don't need a... Okay, good. So let's see if this works. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so then let's go to our simple coal generator. That does not appear to have any slots. Okay, just for funsies, I'll put some coal in there too. Now, does it reset if I pick it up? Because if it does, I don't want to burn the coal just yet. No, it stays. That's fantastic. I like that. Okay. I hear you, Mr. Goat. Pretty soon I will be able to just fly away from you. But today is not that day. What you gonna drop for me? Ingot? Copper ingot. Okay. Let's Let's get some more coal. And can I burn these as blocks? Oh, that's a lot of coins, too. And let's see. So, enabled, press V, burn it. And okay, I've got power. Okay, let's upgrade our wood jetpack to stone. And I'm going to try to get to iron and then gold. So I'm going to need stone, iron, gold, 6 campfires. I'm going to need some more coal. It should be plenty, just in case. Two, three, four. Need some more sticks. Actually, probably gonna need a lot more sticks. Did I see a straight from the log recipe? I did. Okay. 5, 6. Okay. So now I need to make 6 furnaces. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably won't be able to do the gold upgrades just yet. It's more cobble. Okay, so let's see, wood, stone. Two stone thrusters. Okay, so I need to make the basic coils first. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I need 5 batteries. Let's not use the andesite. Let's use the granite. 2, 3, 4, 5. One of those. Begin. And then two of these. All right. Yep. 1, 2. Put my wood jetpack in there. Now I've got stone. Okay. And now we need to do the same thing with iron. Let's get some more iron cooking. We've got plenty cooking. Just in case, let's get some gold as well. I felt like... Ooh, I haven't been getting gold. Ooh. Oof. Okay. Gold is sand, so I need to automate sand here before long. Okay. Let's see. I can use this to make iron and iron. Ah, see, here we are. This is where we're gonna get in trouble. That was it. That was it for gold. Shoot. Okay. Well, tell you what then. Before we wrap it up for the day, let me make one, because I'm making gravel, so let me make one more hammer. Iron auto hammer, okay. Can I make a gold one? Let's make a gold one with that gold that I just harvested from the G ores. Okay. Uno. Dos. How many did I need? I've got this. I need to make a gold hammer, and then I need one more after that. Okay. Perfect. That gets me a gold hammer. That's going to just keep on cranking. And I'm going to move this here. And I believe that I can just put these back to back. And if I take out... Actually, yeah. That should just take it. Crunch it. That's gonna make... Oh, that's gonna make dirt. Okay, one more. One more. Uno mas. Okay, let's stop this for right now. Oops. Okay, I need one more. For the auto hammer. Because it does dirt. I don't think I'm used to that progression. Okay, another gold hammer. Another gold doodad. Okay, get that going, that going, that going. And then I've got my drawer. And next to that, I will put the generator. That gets me dirt. And this will get me sand. Sand will, once I take the dirt out of there, sand will get me the rest of the way there. I feel like gravel can find a home here too. And that's going to get me a lot more gold. Yes, okay. Now I can't remember, does it give me iron as well? It does. Okay. So I'll still get all my basic resources. I won't be getting any more coal, it looks like. So I need to keep that in mind, but I think we're very quickly approaching coal not being an issue anymore. Could grind out some more coal real quick, but actually we're just over 2 hours, and so I think, I actually kind of feel it in my voice a little bit too. I think we're gonna call it here. So let me go to sleep. Let me put on my stone jetpack. Figure out. Hopefully those keybinds are the same. I don't know what that is. That is definitely engine toggle, but also tool belt. Okay. Keybinds. Let's what is it? Iron category. Jetpacks. Oh, it's V and H. And H, I think it's the magnet. B is that. I usually like it being G and B. So if I do Control G and Control V, will that be okay? Okay, okay. No interference. Excellent. Okay. So, oh good God, we've got turn down the speed there a little bit. Okay. We have got flight to a certain extent. And now I can get a nice aerial view of my mess of a base. And folks, I think that we're gonna call it there. for the day. Thanks for coming in. Take a screenshot real quick. Thanks for checking it out. If you're checking out the VOD, checking out on Twitch or on YouTube, please don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, leave a comment. Tell me how your run through is going. I appreciate you all for watching and supporting. I'm doing this just for fun, learning a lot along the way. But maybe one day we can make it a real full-time thing with your help. I appreciate you. All right, with that, I think I'm going to sign off. I'll be back on tomorrow at some point. Tomorrow's July the 4th, so we'll have a couple of hot dogs, hamburgers, and then we'll come back on. Maybe I'll cook a steak in the game because steak is far too expensive in real life, and that's the extent of my jetpack power, I guess. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna find a way back up to my base, and hope that you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to tell somebody that you love them today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.